Hello and welcome to vlog number 4 in my journey to health. Today is September 25th, 2015. So this week is the first week of what is shaping up to be 2 very crazy weeks. We're working on a lot of projects, so it's a lot of long hours at work, and I really haven't been able to get in as many workouts as I want, and that seems to be a trend for the past few weeks. So that is something this next week that I'm really going to work on, making sure that I get some form of exercise throughout the day. Like I said last time, I'm going to be working on reading more diet books, and because this week has been crazy, I haven't had a chance to really look any up. Some of the books that I am looking into reading and learning about are The Body Book by Cameron Diaz, and Grain Brain has been suggested to me. And I'm also going to check out some blood type stuff and just read through all the different diet books and try and come up with just different information, pull different things from each one. So if you guys have a book out there that you think I should read and I should check out, let me know. Leave it in the comments and I will happily get it. And I think each week I'm going to try and highlight a different book or a different part of a book and see what happens. This week, because of my crazy hectic schedule, I haven't had a chance to go out and get a book to read yet, but I have been looking into how water can affect weight loss, and I found some really interesting things. I'm planning on doing more research on it and continuing to work it into my daily life. Last week, when Mary and I were at Disneyland, she told me about this app called Plant Nanny. So I'll show you guys my cute little plant right there. So what this app is it's pretty much as she described it perfectly, the Tamagotchi for drinking water. So how you keep your plant alive and growing is that you have to feed them so much water per day. And every time you drink water, you track it and you give it to them, and it helps track how much water you're drinking. When she told me about this, I thought I want to do this just because it's fun and you get to build plants and then you put them into a garden and someday you have a big garden, because I had told myself that I was drinking plenty of water for what I needed to be doing. And I wanted to do this because I thought it was just a cute, fun game and I would have absolutely no problem with it. In the past week, I've almost killed 2 different plants. So it turns out that it's a process, and I do actually need to be drinking a lot more water than I have been, especially on days when I work. On days when I work, I have not been drinking nearly enough water, so that is something that I'm really going to be working on. And with my water research, I've been learning a lot of different things about how it can affect your weight loss and just affect you in general. A while back, I decided to go and try and take better care of my face. And part of that was to go and see a makeup counter girl and talk to her about what my issues were. When I got there, I told her that one of my concerns is that my cheeks are always really, really red and that I'm constantly breaking out on my chin and my T-zone. And so I talked to her about what could be causing that, what could make these cheeks really, really red. And they're constantly just like bright red. So she told me that my bright red cheeks were an indication that my body was actually overheating and that I needed to be drinking more water if I ever wanted my cheeks to be less red. So of course I followed her instructions for about 2 weeks, drank a whole bunch of water, my cheeks became normal colored, and everybody told me that I looked sick, which was kind of interesting, but it proved that she had kind of a point to it. And I have kind of let my water drinking decrease over time. From that experience, I clearly need to be drinking more water on a daily basis, and, almost killing plants. Some of the most interesting parts of the research that I've been reading is how water affects weight loss. And I'm sure you've all heard, drink a glass of water before you eat because maybe you're just thirsty and not actually hungry, and your body is craving that water. Well, as I've been drinking more and more water, I definitely feel more full throughout the day, which is just awesome. And it really helps with the hunger pains. Of course, I still get hungry, everyone does, but it's not as bad as it was before. Along with drinking more water keeping me more full throughout the day, I've also been reading about how if you're dehydrated, it can actually slow down your metabolism, and so you burn less fat. So if you're drinking less water throughout the day, all you're doing is hurting your metabolism and a lot of other parts of your body, but you're not helping yourself in any way. So when you drink enough water and stay hydrated, your body works more efficiently. Who would have guessed? But it's something that I need to work on, and so I suggest you all get Plant Nanny and get your own cute little plant. Let me pull mine up again. Get your own cute little plant. This is, I think he's Dante. Oops. I think he's Dante. I don't remember his name. So you also get a garden with your plants that you've already finished. So this is my guy that I've already watered, and I have another one brewing right now, the one you saw before. Along with staying hydrated and helping your metabolism along and keeping yourself not so hungry throughout the day because you're drinking enough water, there's an article going around Facebook about how drinking water right before bed is really good for you to help stop heart attacks, but there's also some other health benefits besides curbing the heart attacks if they were to happen, is also just helping your body not cramp up while you're sleeping, because a lot of that is from lack of water. From here on out, I'm going to be focusing on drinking a lot of water and keeping myself hydrated throughout the day. Along with trying to drink enough water throughout the day, I've noticed that I don't drink any water throughout the day, and it gets to be about 11 p.m. at night, and I do a mad dash to drink enough. So I'm going to work on drinking more in the morning and more before lunch, so that I kind of have half of my daily intake before noon. I think that would be a good goal to stretch for. Water is good. Water. I want to say I had a banana, but I was really tired and I had banana bread.